Tom, your second year in San Diego, your second blood drive. What's been the reaction you've gotten from fans as you've walked around?
It's been very positive, and it's great to get out. We're in the office so much, and you don't get a chance to really interact with the fans at all. To see this many fans out here and our players out here on their day off, and you see so many volunteers working in the back on the blood bank. It's just a great event.
Much better feeling too, especially when you're coming off a win, the type of win you guys had.
Yeah, no kidding. To come out, especially that game against St. Louis, it was so up and down through the whole game, and to get that win, and especially the time of year that happens at, yeah, this is a good time to be out.
Nick Hardwick, Doug Legursky, Britt Schornberger, and now you have Chris Watt, you drafted as a guard playing center. What do you think of the job he did, first of all, in his first start?
He was tremendous. A big part of the center job is a lot of it's mental. Chris has played guard for most of his life. And anytime all of a sudden now you have the ball between your legs to snap it, and Philip calling out the protections and calling out the plays, and you got somebody over your nose. There's a lot that goes into it, and he's done very well with it. And he's a smart kid. He's mentally strong, and we know he has the physical ability to play that position, but there's some learning that goes in with it. But he did, for a first time out against a very good defensive line, did a good job.
Do you think he has a future at center, or do you guys still envision him at guard, or do you think he could be a starting center in the NFL?
You know what? He's very talented, and we haven't pigeonholed him yet. We know he can play, whether it's guard or center. We'll see where that ends up being, but he has a lot of the physical and mental abilities to play center if that's where he ends up, but we'll see moving forward next year.
A couple quick things. Ryan Mathews, what does he add when he's back with his team and healthy?
His talent. He brings his talent. I was expecting maybe a little bit rusty when he first got out last week, and if he was, I didn't see it. His vision was there, very patient. He's got a burst in the hole, and he's such a physical runner. It just brings a dynamic to us that they're hard to find. So he's been a big part of that the last 2 weeks.
It's a strange thing with Ryan Mathews because this is his contract year. Now, I doubt you've talked contract with Ryan Mathews at this point, but is there anything you need to see from him or you're looking from the final few weeks before you decide that will influence his future?
No, this is not a tryout. We know what Ryan can do. I knew what he'd do before I got here. I saw what he did last year, and we see what we've done this year. So now we're just looking forward. We'll worry about 2015 after the season. But right now we're really focused on Baltimore and trying to get this stretch run. This conference is difficult. We're 7-4, and we're scratching and clawing to try and get into this. So no, we're focused on right now this year and this year's Baltimore.
So I'll ask you about Ryan Mathews in January then.
That's, off-season questions, I'll take them all in the off-season. But right now we're focused on 2014.
So that applies to you. Listen, you guys made a focus of upgrading your secondary. You dropped Jason Verrett in the first round. You signed Brandon Flowers. How important is a guy like Brandon Flowers and Sharice Wright, both free agents to the Chargers upcoming?
Like I said, they're both playing really well. We have enough problems right now worrying about this week and this year, so I'm not really worried about 2015 right now. But Sharice has played really well this year. To me, he's taken some big steps from last year. Been very consistent, and we've seen what Brandon can do. Brandon made 2 really instinctive plays last week. Not only the interception, but he had a pass breakup that he made a great play on Kenny Britt. So having those 2 guys, having Jason Verrett, our safeties have played really well. So the secondary is much better.
Big plans for Thanksgiving?
Football and family. And family and football in that order. So it's nothing better on Thanksgiving than having to go out to practice, watching practice and going home and watching a little bit of the late games and being with the family and eating turkey and a little lasagna on the side. So, oh yeah, I gotta have a little bit of red sauce on the side. So, but it's no, I love Thanksgiving.
Thank you very much.
Great.